Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Josh's Comics. Today, we're going to look at my first comic haul of 2024. My local comic book shop, Captain Blue Hen Comics, had a nice 25 to 50% off back issue sale during the first week of January. I managed to pick up a nice little haul, so stay tuned to find out what I picked up on this next episode of Josh's Comics. Welcome back. So yeah, guys, real quick, like I said, Captain Blue Hen Comics, my local comic book shop, had a great New Year's Eve or New Year's holiday sale going on. The first week of New Year's, they had 25 to 50% off certain sticker price back issues and other books. And there's some books that were there that I've been looking at for the last year that I've been wanting, haven't pulled the trigger on, and I figured, hey, at 25 to 50% off, why not? So let's jump into the haul now. This book wasn't on sale, but it was a book that recently came out for the holidays, and pretty cool cover, holiday special edition. Wonder Woman issue number 4. Part of, like, I guess a Silent Night cover. Take a look at that. That thing is dope. I love that cover. Again, this wasn't like, 25, 50% off, obviously, but it's a Pablo Valab's variant. I probably messed up that person's name, but great variant, great cover. Had to have it in the PC. So, and another book that I picked up, why this wasn't on sale either, but it also came out for the holidays, and this is Harley Quinn issue number 35, part of like the Silent Night variant series, I guess you could say. This is a great homage cover to Batman the Animated Series issue number 12, first Harley. Instead of having Barbara Gordon on there, they have Old Saint Nick. A nice little Harley Quinn issue, but a great variant cover for the holiday season. And I like to collect holiday variants, especially with the characters that I like. But I don't know. I really think that's a cool cover, and happy to pick it up. So moving on to the actual books that were marked, that were reduced. Let's start off with Batman and Robin Adventures number 19. Not a key, but a great cover. I just love the Batman Adventures. No matter whether it's the Batman Adventures or the Batman and Robin Adventures, Gotham Adventures, there's a bunch of different branching storylines or comic series for the continuation of these stories. And as you can see, the cover price was marked at $12, but this was a 25% off of that. So I picked it up, and I figured, why not? Not a key, but a great cover issue. And at the end of the video, I'll let you know how much the whole total cost of the haul was. Moving on, this is a book I recently found out that's a key. It's like a $5 book. Very underrated and undervalued. And this is The Punisher, issue number 4. And this is actually the first appearance of Dave Letterman, or Dave Lieberman, who ends up being Microchip, who is also in the Punisher show on Netflix. He was in Punisher Warzone, if I'm not mistaken, as well, and is a kind of big supporting character to the Punisher. And I'm surprised to find out that his first appearance is very undervalued. I guess maybe because he's just like not a lot of people enjoy him, or he's just not as big as a cast member. But cool little pickup there. Happy to add it to the collection. Nice little key. Moving on, a book that I always pick up if I can find it, and you can usually find this for $5, sometimes even under in the dollar bins. This is Superman issue number 1 from volume 2. This is the reintroduction and origin of Matala, who is a great character who I think we could end up seeing potentially in the MCU. We'll have to see what James Gunn decides. But this book, like, is a $10, $12 book, raw, near mint copy. Again, but you can find these in the $1, $2 bins. People sell them for cheap. So I always tend to pick it up. I already have a few copies in the collection, but it's always good to have a few spares and extras. So it was a great cut, and it's a great cover too. Moving on, a great book. I've been picking things up a little bit solely for the covers, but this is a key because of the cover too. This is Harley Quinn, issue number 9 from her first solo ongoing run. And this is a $10, $15 book solely because it's Terry Johnson cover featuring Bud, Lou, and Harley. Still, Harley, Harley covers are good selling money for some reason. I think that's because of the character and the appeal of her. And she does have some great covers. And I actually have some of the Harley Quinn first solo run coming in the next couple of weeks. So be a lookout for that video. But pick this up. Great, couldn't pass up on it. I think it's got... Yeah, it's got one spine tick. So... I said, why not? I mean, again, not something I would get graded at all, but, like, it's something that I would want, I don't want to pay top price for something that's obviously not in the right condition. But, moving on, this book, really happy to see this. This has been on the top 10 list lately, and I already have, I think, 2 copies of this, but I decided to pick it up, knowing that it was 50% off on this book, and this is Justice League issue number 1 from... the 3rd volume or 4th volume, but is actually the first appearance of Maxwell Lord, who is officially cast in the DCU. Sean Gunn will be playing him, and he is the brother of James Gunn. I do like Sean Gunn. I think he does a lot of good work. Just Maxwell Lord, I don't know how that's going to play out. We'll see. And will he be a big player in the DCU, or will he be like a side, small character? We'll have to see what happens there. But, yeah, this book, I mean, regardless, this book's always a nice little price range for a new mint copy. I said, why not? I was going to get a 50% off. I mean, it was a no-brainer to me. Moving on, Batman issue number 612 from the Hush Run. Great Jim Lee cover, too, as well. And this is actually a nice little book itself. So it's a battle between Batman vs. Superman and Metropolis, but it's also the debut of Batman's Kryptonian ring that he uses in the fight to help him win. And, me and Batman keys, and the Hush Run, honestly, is one of my favorites. It's one of the better modern stories, runs for DC, A, and B, Batman run, too. I mean, you can't beat it. I love this cover, and I love, like I said, I love this run, highly recommend it. And, nice little key. I've been wanting to get this for a while. And, I mean, this thing is minty, new mint all day. Yeah, I had the price tag for $25, or $25, but 50% off. Why not? Moving on, and this is the second book that you also saw in the beginning. Daredevil, issue number 230, Born Again. And this is actually interesting. So this is the issue where Matt learns that Sister Maggie is his mother. And I believe this is the only issue in the Born Again story that has Born Again on the cover. And for that, this book has jumped up. I mean, it's gotten a nice key significance because we learned in Daredevil Season 3, which, by the way, has just been announced that all of the Netflix shows are officially canon to the MCU. Great. Other great news, it sounds like the actors for Karen and Froggy are returning. Even better, but sidetrack from there, we know we already got that storyline of Sister Maggie, so this is a nice little key, but it's also been heating up a bit because the Born Again name is in there, and it's a great cover as well. This actually was a nice pickup. So my local comic book shop sometimes does. You'll see bad comics with no boards, and usually it's just because they just go through a lot. They don't sometimes bag or board anything, or if it has like a little spine check or something wrong with it, it's cheaper. So this is only priced at like $5. Now I looked at this thing. This is minty. This is another $10-15 book. So happy to pick this up. I think I already have a copy, and I think I already completed the Born Again line, if I'm not mistaken. But moving on, two more books in this haul, and it's a good one. This book I thought about getting since last year, but it's kind of been on the back burner. But it's a really cool book and a great cover, and it's Batman Ego. One of the greatest battles to take place within ourselves, and it's by Dwayne Cook. I probably messed up his name, but it's his Batman take, and it's a standalone, and it's like a $20-$30 book. And this is actually part of it took inspiration, or was inspiration for the 2022 The Batman. So I was happy to pick this up. They've had this for a long time in the shop, and again, I mean this thing's minty. So 50% off the cover price for that. I was happy to have that. And so what happened was I picked up all those books on day one. I went back because there was a book that I saw that I didn't pick up, so I was like, I have to go back, and I met up with a friend of mine down there too. But I went back a second day, and this book was still there, and they had the sale going on. And this is a really nice book. This is the New Teen Titans, issue number 1. Right after DC Comics presents 26, which is actually, no, I took it down. I used to have it in the background. But this is the first Grant Wilson, second Starfire, second Cyborg, and second Raven. But it is the first, sorry about that. It is the first solo new Teen Titans. I'm happy to add this to the collection. This is a higher grade copy, not near mint or anything. It's at, I think, between 8 to 8.5. So I'm happy to add that to the collection. They had a few different ones that were lower grade, but I got the highest grade possible because why this ended up being $29, I ended up getting it for 50% off. Again, steal of a deal in my opinion. And if you've seen my 2024 goals, you would know that New Teen Titans 2, first Deathstroke, is on my list of grill pickups. So I was happy to add this one to the collection with all those other great books. And again, if you're ever in the Delaware area, check out Captain Blue Hen Comics. It's a great store. They have great prices. They do great sales. I think within the next month or two, they should be doing a, they kind of like a couple times throughout the year, they do, it's called the Time Sawyer books, where they bring in collections that they've had at their storage unit, and, you know, if they can't get to it, they put them out for like $4, any book in the bin. Oh my god. For any book in the bin, sorry about that, for any book in the bin, they're like $4, and then anything that's left after like the couple weeks that they're selling the books within, they will price and, you know, put out what it actually is. And I found a New Teen Titans 44 first Nightwing, or first Dick Grayson as Nightwing, and those for $4. So yeah. But yeah, that is it for my first official haul of 2024. It was a good one, guys. I have some great books coming in. I just, the next couple of weeks, and so I'm slowing it down. I'm doing one major haul here in January. Well, this is part of it, but one big haul, and then I'm selling it down, saving up. We got a couple of cons coming up in March and April, so I'm saving up for those. Looking to pick up some big boys on my grill list. But nice, like I said, a nice start to 2024. Happy to add these books into the collection. Do me a favor, if you haven't already, hit that like button and please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Help out the channel. And leave a comment. Let me know about what you guys thought about these books. I thought they're great pickups to the collection. And I am going to have to, at one point, I have to organize my collection, because now I'm at a point where I know I'm picking up. Some books I know I have multiples of, and some books I'm not necessarily 100% sure if I already have it, so I pick it up and I realize, oh god, I already have a few copies. I'm probably going to be doing a video, I think, where I'm going to do like a time video where I'm going to set the camera up, and it might be a 3-4 hour video. Obviously I'm going to, put on speed run and rush it through, but maybe I'll just go through, me bagging, boarding, and organizing my collection and setting things up and showing you guys duplicates of the higher end books. And yeah, so that's it for this episode of Josh's Comics. Thank you everybody who has been following the channel. I really appreciate it. Until next time, stay safe, take care of each other, and as always, we will see you on the next episode of Josh's Comics.